Well, all right. Hail and welcome, everyone, to just a quick update. Probably very different episode today. Um, Not your typical podcast, not your typical. It's really non-typical. Life has been non-typical for me lately. But hail and welcome back. My name's Jesse. My channel here, Midgard Musings, is largely focused around Germanic paganism. And I run the weekly Random Heathen Ramblings podcast, which is on most, if not, if it's not all yet, but it's on most of your major podcast streaming sites. Spotify, iHeartRadio, all the Apple, Google podcasts, and all the smaller, lesser known ones. But and of course here on YouTube. But today's video is not going to be a very, very long one, but I did just want to check in. As you can tell, my environment, my backdrop, everything is much different. I'm actually out of state visiting my wife's family, relatives, and some friends in the state of North Carolina. So didn't have anything pre-recorded or pre-planned to go up here on the channel this week for the podcast, and also for next week. So I don't know what next week's video will be, although I have an inkling, I have an idea, and I'm going to just leave it open-ended for now. But I did just want to touch base because the last podcast that we did with Patrick Walsh, I alluded to going off on a camping trip, a spiritual journey of sorts, with my tribe, and that occurred this past Saturday. And so we did our camping trip, we did our thing, and we're all back here in our respective spaces, in our respective environments, and it's been very interesting, to say the least. I'm not going to go into a lot of great detail about it now, because what I actually want to do is to get more of the tribe in to talk about it. I will say this though, it was the most profound and most profound, I guess is the right word, and it's hard for me to describe what we experienced in words right now. Today is Tuesday, at the time of the recording of this. It is Tuesday, and words are still escaping me to describe the overall situation. But the thing that I keep coming back to is that it was profound. Being here, when I say here, I mean being here in myself, around everything and around everyone, has been strange. It's been like relearning things. It's been a ongoing experience, the experience that I had and that my tribe and I shared in this past Saturday. It happened on a certain day within a certain time frame. However, the things that we're still experiencing all these days later is a continuation, of that said experience. So, like I said, it's hard to put into words. It's hard to tell you all about it in this sort of way by myself, which is, I guess, really why it's good to not have tried to do any sort of podcast this week. it's probably been good to, to and for me to take a step back and take sort of this week off. And I'm not even really taking it off because I'm here. Just sort of letting you know why there's no podcast this week. But I think next week, at least if I'm, might not be a podcast next week, but it'll be some more content out here on the channel. But yeah. But everything's good. Everything's great. As far as with me and myself and my loved ones, those around me. Nobody got hurt. Nobody died. At least in the literal sense. But I just wanted you all to know, that I'm here. I'm back. And it's going to be a bit different, I think, for me. It's going to be different for all of us going forward. Everything around us is a part of us now, and we're a part of it. And we just are. So I don't know what more else to say about it, really. I don't know what else really to go into right now. Again, I want to elaborate a bit more about it and go into more details pertaining to things with those of the tribe that I was, sharing all this experiences with, because I feel that it's gonna just be, better overall to convey it in this sort of way. So for now, let this sort of serve as a check-in kind of a thing. Here, existing, being, and what comes hereafter, at least in the next upload that I put out here, will hopefully be something that, at least in my thoughts and in my mind, I'm hoping will be very enjoyable for all of you. So I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all taking care of yourselves and the part of yourselves that you can't necessarily see with your eyes or touch with your hands, and the part of you that is beyond you. Okay? And the part of you that is very much you, but that you just don't always connect with. I hope you're taking care of that part of you. All this other stuff around us, all this it doesn't really matter. So yeah, it's a deeper life, deeper being, deeper experience than even a lot of what I've talked about, here on this platform. It goes way deeper than that. It's heading in that direction, or it touches on some of those things that I talk about, I think, with our tribes and the people around us, and the threads of weird that we tie with people. It kind of goes into some of that sort of thing. But even talking about that, there's more to it than that, and it's deeper than that. So I guess that is best I can say right now, and as much as I'm able to, externalize and express in words right now. Take care of yourselves, and safely and wholly take care of yourselves. So yeah, but that's about it for today. That's all I can really do without just being here kind of in an awkward state. So I do want to say thank you, as always, for all of your support, all of your um, the likes, the views, the regular stuff. Please continue to do that if you're so interested, and if you want to see more, if you want to hear more, if you want to follow me along in this journey of mine. Um, you know, make sure that everything that you want done with this technology stuff is done. If you want to see it, favorite it. If you want to hear it, like it, upvote it, follow it. I don't, it'll be here, and I'll be here. So thank you all for the love and support. It means a great deal. And stay tuned for more things to come. So until we talk again, hail. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And take care of yourselves. And thank you all.